Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Scorpio. Somebody wants to know if you remember them. Or if you remember something. Or maybe you're trying to get somebody to remember something. Let's see what's going on with you. Some of you are recovering from something. I heard workman's comp. Some of you are seeking therapy to get... Is this to be therapy or counsel? Some kind of counsel in order to get past some difficulty in your life. But I do see you getting the rest that you need. Some of you are thinking about an Aries. For some of you, are thinking about your father too, or fatherhood in some way. Well, what's the right decision? What's the best decision? What is the next best step? Some of you have a lot of responsibilities. Or perhaps there's a burden that you've been carrying that you just want to... You don't want to carry it no more. You just want something to stop. Some of you don't trust this. Some of you don't trust someone. It could be Aries. Or maybe you feel like this person doesn't trust you. And you don't trust why they walked away. There were feelings here. There was hope here for a relationship, or there was a relationship between the two of you. And it could have been that this person was back and forth between you and someone else, and that's why it didn't work out. Something about it not being fair, but I feel like this is somebody that you've tried to avoid, because it's like this person isn't giving enough to the connection. I had a feeling though. I was like, but somebody here wasn't available for the connection anyway. That's what this looks like. But there's just something about her, or there's just something about him that I can't get enough of. See, Scorpio, there is a lover's connection that you feel like you just need to stop giving to. It's like, let me go ahead and heal and get my shit back together so I can feel better. This could have been somebody that you worked with. Or it could have been someone at their job, you know what I mean, that they were dealing with. And there could have been a work-related affair there. You may feel like somebody just cannot be satisfied in this situation. It's like you have to make a decision to let this go, let this end, because somebody here just, enough ain't never enough for them. And I feel like maybe that's the part of them that scares you, is the juggling, you know. Or when they go silent on you. It's like you don't know whether this person's working a lot, whether they're dealing with somebody else. It's like you never know what this person has going on. And I think that bothers you. You may be questioning whether or not you actually feel the feelings that you felt. You know how somebody hurt you, or somebody just, you know, they disappoint you, and you question, let me just sit down and see what it is I really like about this person, you know. Be careful with the people around you and the advice that they give. You follow your own intuition, okay? Somebody had something that they wasn't done with, that they lied about. They weren't being truthful with you. They just didn't tell you about it. But whatever this situation is, it was not over. But it also wasn't going nowhere. But they was holding on to it. Why were they holding on to it? They were trying to avoid things ending with whoever this is. It's like they were waiting for a better day to come. Maybe it'll work out at some point. But I'm seeing an inevitable ending here with two people. I heard who could have had it all. Probably had someone made a choice, or there was someone who did something messed up. And that's why it didn't work out, right? Within that person's connection is what I'm seeing. This may have brought about feeling, I don't know, because it's like, were y'all together? What's the status between you and this person? Somebody could have started disappearing at night, and that's when you knew. Because there's certain times of the day that's, you know, if it's a single person who's not dating or who's not dealing with nobody, they're going to be available. Now, that's not to say they don't have their own projects that they're working on. You can choose to answer your phone or not answer it whenever you want to. But 9 times out of 10, you know a person's behavior. Especially if you know them. This could have been a situation that made you feel... So, I don't know. What was the relationship status? That's what I'm going to ask. Y'all know each other, but it wasn't anything that was ever consistent between the two of you. The feminine energy seems very detached. Yeah, it feels like work. Y'all work a lot. But the masculine energy feels like this is a missed opportunity for him. I feel like if somebody had just, it's like looking for love in all the wrong places when all you had to do was look up. I was right here, something like that. Somebody's been waiting for the other person to come back around. You know, when you're waiting on somebody, I don't know, I feel like maybe this person makes you feel less attractive, or this person's trying to, you know, suck you into this approval trap. You know what I mean? You don't have to convince anybody that you're good enough for them, Scorpio, or vice versa. I don't know who this is for. Somebody could never figure out what it was that they wanted. So they would just run around burning down the city, creating happiness and sorrow. And then saying it was your fault, didn't they? For why they was not giving enough, and why this was that and that was this. For why you pushed me into the arms of that other man. Or that other girl. Now it's your fault. And that may be the other thing that scares you about this person. Often. Ain't no point in wasting no more time on somebody who don't know what to do. This may be a gift to you that this doesn't work out, or that you stop putting your energy here. What's that other thing you said you wanted to do, Scorpio? Who wants to keep hearing apologies? You not making a decision is affecting your, it could be affecting the energy that you use to make money. Or something like that. It's like you not making a decision is taking up the mental space that you could be using to do that other thing that's been on your mind. It could be a creative project, a business that you want to start with your homeboy, your homegirl, whatever it was. I'm telling you, when you got, I ain't gonna say stupid shit, but in hindsight, we all be like, damn, I wasted my time on that. when you let those things take up all of the mental energy, you get away from the things that you actually wanted to do that would have produced better results. You know what I mean? At least I know what this is going to produce. Putting all my faith in you has gotten me this. You know what I mean? Has gotten me watching Theresthattarot. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's easier to let go. And I'm not saying, oh, forget the person, never speak to him again, it's never going to work out, you're doomed. I'm not saying that. I feel like people be feeling like I'm saying that. Letting go, you can let go of somebody that you're sitting right next to. You can just choose to not let that shit bother you. You can just choose to, now you could choose to actually let them go, because some people need to be let go of, honey. But the pain of letting go of something that's not holding on to you. You know what I mean? It's less than the pain of trying to make something work. That'll never work. You don't have to convince anybody of anything. And I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't even seem like a Scorpio thing. Some of y'all could have woke up feeling like it was Sunday, but it was not Sunday. So random. The Queen of Cups needs to let go and allow herself to heal from whatever this is. Maybe that's what you're doing already. Oh, there you are. It's time to it's like get over it or die mad. You know what I mean? Some of you are dealing with a Leo. Somebody may have held back an offer from you, or they didn't feel like they had a stable enough offer to give to you. It's like they just didn't make it happen. And ain't you worth making it happen? The Scorpios I know make it happen. Okay, whatever it is. The ones that I know. They made it happen for me. Ain't you worth somebody doing that for you? You didn't trust this. You didn't trust it anyway. There was fear here to be something. And maybe you were always made to feel like you didn't have enough, or you couldn't give enough, or maybe you just felt like they just never quite was showing up with enough of something. Now, sometimes we have to examine whether or not that's a us problem or a them problem. But I just feel like overall you weren't happy. You haven't been satisfied. Whenever this person wouldn't communicate with you, it showed you a little bit more of the truth every time. Or maybe they would always come back with an apology once they did. And you just tired of worrying about this person. Where they at? What they doing? What's this? What is it going to be? Da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? Am I being betrayed? This is you letting go of it. I'll slow it down if you don't. You know what I mean? Somebody may be mad that they didn't get a chance to be with you. Or you may be upset about them. Or that this didn't turn into nothing. It's frustrating. When you put a lot of your energy into a situation and nothing happen with it. Somebody may be getting drunk to... Don't get drunk. There's something about getting drunk here. Alcohol does not solve your problem, Scorpio. I'm so sorry. Alcohol, I just woke up. Alcohol don't solve your problem. If anything's going to make it worse, alcohol is a depressant. I think I've just been like very triggered by the whole alcohol thing lately. It's not that I don't drink alcohol. It's that I didn't know what alcoholism looked like up close until I saw it up close. And it really, really, really concerns me when I see that. And it's no judgment or anything like that, but it's like officially been classified as a disease, as a dis-ease in the body. It's not even like an addiction no more. Like, it's a whole condition. And I see why they say that. Now I see why they say that. I've seen drug addicts, but this is a whole nother thing. So avoid that, my love. Ooh, and as soon as I said that, the Temperance and the Emperor in the reverse. Avoid overindulgence. It's going to take you right the freak off of your throne. You want to get thrown off your throne? Get addicted to something. You want to get thrown off your path? Let a substance start taking over. Sometimes you just need to wait. There's a big energy of don't put no more time or energy there. It's something that you're needing to move on from. Let's see what this outcome is. I'm going to look at one more thing. I'm hearing that song, let it flow. Is she saying, let it go, or is she saying, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow? What's that song? It's Tony Braxton. Go listen to that song. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. They feel like it's not over, but they're trying to distract themselves. Maybe they're making a decision that we shouldn't reconnect. You feel like this person's lying to you, then that things are unstable, but I don't feel like you want it to end, but you feel like you should let it go. And it just may be, I don't know, this may be a time, this may be a you time, Scorpio. I could be talking to a masculine energy who just decides to, you know, ride solo for now. Because I got too many questions on my mind about you. Somebody could be pregnant or in a relationship as well. There's something about waiting. There's an Empress who's walking away from a King of Pentacles in the reverse. And maybe she just needs time to heal from the situation because she's still the Empress. So I don't know how that resonates for anybody, but advice is to give it a beat. Deep down, you know that this beautiful thing that you two share or that you share with somebody can't happen right now because it's convoluted with a whole bunch of bullshit. So I feel like your best bet is to give this some time, Scorpio. You know how they say sleep on it? You might not even feel the same way tomorrow. Allow yourself to detach, to daydream, to just, you know, drift off into somewhere else in your mind. Sometimes when you can't do nothing about it, you just got to get up and go do something to take your mind off of whatever it is. And it's feeling like that Virgo reading a little bit. It's like my hands are tied in this situation. First of all, you need to be your own priority. Your own first priority. Whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your oxygen mask before you can try to help your neighbor with theirs. That is to say, if you don't make sure that your energy bar is full, then you'll have no energy to give someone else. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure you're okay. The other thing is you're dealing with a damn shark. Swim away from this situation. This was the same thing that came up from Virgo's reading. Think of this as the Lovers in the reverse from the traditional tarot. You've been hanging on or around a bloodthirsty shark. They've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment. You're the only one that got 2 oracle cards, by the way. And you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away from them. Sometimes we get used to the dysfunction. We get used to the shit. Scorpio, let me know how this resonated with you. Like, share, and subscribe if it did, or if you just enjoyed the chat, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.